So Neil has come by in his new little smart car to take me to Coney Island today. Let's see what happens.
Let's see, we're going back to our roots, baby. Two Jewish boys hitting up back to the roots.
And one of these guys. Ooh, I hope there's no gust of wind. Okay, so on our journey, we are getting on a very iconic structure of New Jersey. It does connect Newark and Jersey City, but more than that, it connects to a technology that allowed us to expand our society. That's a little too philosophical. Anyway,
it's a really cool bridge.
It really is, and when you get to the top of this little ramp that gets us up here, you'll see which one it is. Any guesses? Anybody? Okay, this enters a fast roadway, so here we are. This is commonly called the Skyway, the Pulaski Skyway, and we are crossing it in Neil's smart car.
And it fits in real nice. A lot of nice perspectives gonna happen right about now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't take the bumps too well or too badly, but I can understand that. You got a price to pay.
You gotta feel the road.
Yeah. Going into the world famous Holland Tunnel to get to Manhattan in this little smart car.
And it's quite a stylish tunnel entryway. I remember when it was dingy, and look, they got these nice looking booths. They almost make you happy to give them money.
Oh yeah, and how much is it to get into New York today?
I don't know, my Easy Pass kicked in.
Oh well. So everything seems to be coming over to a tight little bend in the road here, and nobody's letting us in. A lot of taxis.
But we're small, we're gonna sneak our little nose
and we did, yeah, and everybody's laughing. They're having a good laugh. I see that.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so we're going in to the Holland Tunnel.
This tunnel has never felt so roomy to me as it does today. Look at all the space I got.
Don't worry, we're not going to shoot the whole thing, but I do hope to get the middle of the tunnel.
And we're stuck between two New York City taxi cabs.
Oh, this is pretty good, too. It seems to be coming out nice. It looks very lovely. Yeah, that's what it looks like out of the back. That's your back window of the smart car. All right, so we're going through the tunnel now, looking for the midway point.
Here it is.
And here it is. And we just missed it. Every time I go into a tunnel, it reminds me a little bit about the scene from Men in Black 1, where they have that car driving on the roof of the Queens Midtown Tunnel. And here we are at the end of our tunnel ordeal. So here's the Freedom Tower from just below it. Look at this. It's huge. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful shape they designed.
And it's here in downtown Manhattan. Yeah, and all of these beautiful buildings around it. All right, and we're getting ready to go into the tunnel now.
It's to be well lit.
Yeah, we're not going to subject you to the problem, but here we are in the Battery Tunnel heading to Brooklyn. And you know the best part about this? It parks in these little tiny spaces. It's really amazing.
It just fits everywhere. It's awesome.
I do remember coming to school though and having to walk through these doors. Amazing, it really is. And the grounds are very nice. I mean, here's trees and everything. This is like right down here by the water in Coney Island. And here's the Ocean Parkway. And in about an hour, this will be back-to-back traffic as people go and try to immerse themselves in the healing powers of the ocean.
Coney Island Nature and Wildlife, right here. Check it out. In its natural habitat.
This is my natural habitat. This is Brooklyn, New York, and that's Coney Island Hospital. I believe I was born there. So one of my first jobs was here in Coney Island. I worked the bumper cars, but this is the world famous Cyclone in Coney Island, New York. What a place. And it was one of the best rides of its time because Steeplechase had closed. Here's the inside of Nathan's early in the morning before the crowds come. And they're all going to be satisfied today.
Okay, here we are. We made it to Nathan's. It's world famous. It's all about the champions. And here he is, the champion of food.
And we're getting ready to leave. We came, we did the Cyclone, we did Nathan's, we got our shots, and now we're going for breakfast. Here we are in Brooklyn. We got a smart car. We're having a good time. This is the heart of Coney Island. We're on the boardwalk in front of Nathan's and the Wonder Wheel. Now the thing about the Wonder Wheel is every other car is on rollers. So when you get up to a certain height, the car moves. Great for a date. What do you think, huh? They're always looking for something to hang out to. What a trip to Coney Island. What kind of memories does this bring back to you?
I'd say they have to be 35-year memories, being that I'm over 50 and I used to live here like a long time ago. So.
And there's the iconic Wonder Wheel behind you and Nathan's right over there. Are you ready for breakfast yet?
Sure, let's have some hot dogs.
The Coney Island parachute jump, one of the best rides in Coney Island, lasted many years. Right on the boardwalk. This was the icon at Steeplechase Park when it was around, and now they're being reused all over Coney Island. This looks like an updated version of the Wild Mouse. And again, in the background, our favorite Wonder Wheel. Okay, I'm here in Sheepshead Bay, which is just east of Coney Island. It's the beginning of the top portion of Coney Island, which was originally an island at one time, and Coney is Dutch for a rabbit. And this is 1625 Neptune Avenue, a place that I grew up in while I was going to high school here at Sheepshead Bay. Now you know.
And it's very scenic.
Yeah, right here by the bay. This is the very beginning of the bay. This is Sheepshead Bay. On the other side of the bay is Manhattan Beach. No trip to Sheepshead Bay would be complete without a picture of Jimmy's famous heroes. I think everybody in Sheepshead Bay would recognize Jimmy's. This is 3250 Coney Island Avenue where I grew up, and at the end of this street is the Atlantic Ocean. What a place to grow up as a kid. Our shooting being done, except for the food video. We're gonna have our breakfast here at the Cafe El Greco, and Neil found a spot for his smart car. Is that cool or what?
Could have even pulled up a little further. I always forget that.
And now we're gonna have breakfast. What are we gonna have?
Bagels.
Yeah,
Lots,
a real
cheese.
good Brooklyn bagel. Here we are at the El Greco for breakfast after doing our shoots. And guess what we're gonna have? It's a natural. Eggs, lox, and onions omelet, and a toasted bagel with butter. Does it get any better than that? Ooh, the accoutrements. That's some half and a half for my coffee. Is that for us? This is ours. Check this out. Our toasted bagels, our omelets, and a big smile on Herbert's face. Look at that. Oh man. I got my toasted everything bagel with butter and cream cheese on it. I got my eggs, lox, and onions omelet, my crispy potatoes, and I am going in. And this is the end of the video. Brooklyn. So you got the same thing I did, huh?
Yeah, Harvey ordered. It sounded so good. I'm in Brooklyn. How could I not have a bagel with cream cheese and an omelet with lox and onions? It's awesome.
Here at the El Greco.
At the El Greco, and we learned one thing today. Brooklyn is not exactly the way we remember it, but it's still awesome.